Hi, today I want to show you a myofascial release for your bladder. First, I'm going to talk to you about why we would want to release the bladder, and then I will show you the technique. My name is Justine Calderwood. I'm a women's health physical therapist and a certified birth healing practitioner. I have my female model here, so I want to just show you a little bit of anatomy. So we're looking at this from the front side, pubic bone in the front, and then we have the back would be back here. So as we're looking down into this pelvic bowl, we can see right behind the pubic bone sits the bladder, behind there is the uterus, and behind there is the rectum. So we're going to talk a little bit about the bladder and why we would want to release this organ. So if you're experiencing something like frequency or overactive bladder, where you feel like you're having to go all the time, or possibly not emptying your bladder completely, so that you're going to the restroom and then within minutes you feel like you have to go again, or going more often than say every couple of hours. So why we would want to release the bladder, that might seem counterintuitive of like, why would we release something that's already having problems? So I do a lot of what's called myofascial release. So we talk about fascia or connective tissue. Think of it like your internal spider web, that when it gets tight, it can restrict and it can limit how flexible. It gets kind of stiff and that tissue can get a little dehydrated. So think about the bladder being surrounded by this connective tissue, and when it gets tight, how it's going to limit. So think of the bladder almost like a water balloon. Okay, or a balloon that needs to fill with urine. So if it's stuck in the straight jacket of tightness of that connective tissue, it can't expand as well as it needs to, okay? Then it can send signals to the brain saying, hey, I'm full, it's time to go to the bathroom, maybe before it's time. The other thing, it can really restrict how much it actually empties if it is also stuck in tightness, okay? So I want to show you how you can do a quick release at home using just a simple small inflatable ball. Hi, today I'm going to show you how to do a myofascial release technique to release the bladder. And keep in mind, sometimes the bladder and the uterus actually get a little sticky together. So this could actually be used to release both of them. So we're going to use a small ball, inflatable, about 4 to 6 inches. If you're a current patient of ours here at the Healing Spot, you already have one of these. Otherwise, a little playground ball will do. We're basically going to be placing this ball just above the pubic bone so that we can put it into this area where the bladder is going to be located. So I'm going to show you that. So what you're going to need for this technique is your small inflatable ball, 2 pillows, and a soft surface like a bed or even a couch to lie on top of. What I recommend is go ahead and empty your bladder before you start with this so you don't have a lot of pressure. So you're going to lie down, start on your side, and you're just going to find the pubic bone, and you're going to go just above that, and you're going to place the ball right at that area, and you're going to lie down onto your stomach. One pillow is going to be at your shins, and one pillow you can use up underneath your chest. That way you can lie down, just stack your hands together and lie down, face down like that, so that way you're not hurting your neck at all. So you're just going to lie here, allow your body to really drape over the ball, and hold this position ideally for 5 minutes or more if it feels okay. Remember that you want to let your body really drape over and soften over the ball and allow that to get into that space to really allow the connective tissue to release and to open up.